Um, all right. So I think first, just give us an overview about your project and just give us an idea so people can, understand more about what you guys doing. I already know a little bit, and I really like what you're doing so much. So yeah, I want the others also to know about it.
Okay, sure. So what we're doing at Napa is we're creating a socialified ecosystem that allows creators, influencers, and normal everyday users to track ownership of their content to the blockchain, create an AI blueprint of their content so it can be mimicked or reposted in terms of getting viewership or funds for the same content. And then we're taking that a step further by allowing users to buy and sell content, right? And now when you buy content, you are now assuming ownership of that content. So all of the revenue earned from views will go to you, the owner, and then the creator will get the creator fee as well too, right? So we see content, evolving in the social part space to being some of an asset class, right? And when you have an asset, it pays dividends. So why not everybody be able to share in on dividends that are being generated by content, whether you created it yourself or whether the creator pretty much created it and sold it to you for you to both make revenue from that content engagement. Then we take that a step further by providing a full ecosystem which has its own token, wallet, buy side and sell side features to promote a vibrant marketplace, and then valuations as well to pretty much score content and seeing how it would fare in the long run if you were to buy it. So, we also, take that a step further as well by having our marketplace be agnostic. So you can buy and sell content in the marketplace, NFTs, items are physical as well, right? And you can do this all with our token. And then we have staking as well, live streams, and being able to buy and sell during live streams and solving for that issue of making payments for items during a live stream. You can do that pretty much all within a Web3 wrapper. So that's what we're doing now at Napa. We've have an MVP up and running. We're now we're still building through our roadmap, but the app is available for download. Some things are not completely there yet, but we are pretty much trying to play a couple things closer to the chest, so that way we can stay ahead of the game with our features. And that's pretty much it.
Wow, that's really impressive because I used to be a content creator a long time ago, and that's a that's gonna be something that empowers content creators. Because if you see the normal platforms where people create content like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, people don't get anything from there. Like the creators, they don't get any benefit, anything. They can't buy I mean, they can't sell their content or buy someone else's content. It's a great idea. Yeah, we're doing something similar a little bit in NovaChain. Uh, NovaChain is also a place where people can create. We offer tools, the entire tools. They create their contents, they publish it there. Our aim is to be the next level of YouTube, and yeah, we have a lot of similarities, and that's I believe that's the future. That's the future because people now on YouTube, let's say YouTube because that's the main biggest platform. People are tired because content creators, some creators, they have 1,000 followers, but they have to, they have to meet some specific requirements in able to make money, and they have to go and even they meet those requirements, they have to wait for YouTube to approve that they can join the program. I mean the what they call it, the monetization program, and so
Yep,
and then when they,
exactly.
yeah, and but they will not be able. I think on YouTube you cannot sell your content or your life or anything, and that's a really nice idea. I love it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we want to make sure social media is working for everybody. and not just big conglomerates that pretty much can, take your data and traffic it and earn revenue, from your streams, from whatever it is. So on our platform, your reels, belong to you. And if you choose to sell them, that's up to you, not up to the company to have complete control of that. So we want to give control back to the hands of the users. And within the market space right now, we're seeing that there's going to be a lot of fragmentation in social media, and you're going to see a lot of platforms coming up, right? And now vying for users' data, attention, for their accounts, and giving better incentives, to put, that back in the hands of the users. So we believe that's going to happen in the future, and we want us and Number Chain to definitely be a part of that.
Yeah, yeah. So like I would imagine it like this. Let's say, for example, I made a video about an iPhone. Let's say iPhone 16, and so I explained the entire thing about iPhone 16 and everything, and so I posted in my platform. So I would be able to make money as a content creator from posting that video. Also, after let's say 2 days or 3 days or 4 days, I want to sell that content. So let's say Apple can buy from me that video to post it in their page, something like that. I
Your
don't know if you
phone's
could hear
going.
me.
Yes, sorry. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear you. Your phone was going in and out. It's better now.
Nice, nice,
It-
nice.
It's it's
All right.
it's 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 not
Yeah,
better.
yeah. All right. I think we can. You can. I have one question. Maybe most of people want to understand about it. How does Napa Society ensure the security and authenticity of NFTs and other digital, not only NFTs, other digital assets as well?
Okay, so we are decentralized, right? So, all of our accounts, you have access to your own private keys, right? We give them to you in application, and then we also ensure that there's only one application tied to one device. So if you lose, your if you lose your phone, right, you have to then pretty much re-download the app, right, then do a process of recovery as well to get back your content data. But then you'll have to pretty much now put in your private key and put in your phrase to get back your wallet.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Actually, yeah, we do almost similar thing. Security is the most important thing, and we are also using the blockchain verification process, and also the transparency and reliability in digital content is really, really important. So we're strengthening the security protocols across both ecosystems. All right, now I want to ask one more thing. Maybe audience, maybe people here are also interested about. I'm sure you faced a lot of challenges when making this happen. Can you tell us a couple of challenges you faced, and how did you overcome these kind of challenges?
Well, I mean, challenges for us came in with different flavors, right? So challenges in terms of technology wise, financing, getting funding, expertise, and understanding, how social media works, the nuts and bolts that make a social media company come together, and then marketing, right? Finding influencers or creators that could be ambassadors for your project, right? So those are the areas which you find a lot of challenges. So to overcome those challenges, bringing on certain advisors that are, in those areas can help. Also just trial and error, right? Trying different things, going on down different paths, and seeing what works, right? One of our biggest issues was design wise. We have had two iterations of our platform, and our platform features are available either through the website or through the mobile app. Same features in each application, right? But to ensure that it wasn't full of clicks and it didn't throw off a user, we had to make it simplified as possible, create a great user experience, and put it out there, and also get impressions from users of what they like, and what they like, and what they don't like. I think we were able to get down to a nice package in terms of functionality and making it easy to use. And that's about it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. They tried to you, but it was because you enter. So,
I think we may have lost the host. Unfortunately.
you guys couldn't hear me, right? Now it's good. Now it's good.
Yeah, no, yeah, now it's much better. Yes, much
Nice.
better.
Okay. So, when you were explaining the challenges, uh, there is something you mentioned, which is like the user experience, the design, and I believe it's all about the experience you give people. That design, the user experience. Many companies they try to make or copy YouTube and try to make something like YouTube and all that. But the problem is when people come and try to use it, that first impression, that user experience wasn't that great. So people felt like, there is something, and it happened to me too with many other different platforms. There is one platform I think I forgot the name. They said it's competitive to YouTube, but when I used it, it was really complicated. I think, yeah, if people can try to make it easy, simple, easy to access, simple with a good algorithm, so that everyone can be there, everyone can benefit from that platform. Believe me, it's going to be something very, very successful.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. That's definitely the key. Having a low level number of clicks, and also making sure the user is properly guided through the application as well.
Yeah, and also the creators they really have to feel that there is a big benefit for them there. They can benefit a lot from that platform. Once they feel that, they will come there because in the end of the day, the creators don't want to benefit. They don't want to create content just like that, waste of time. Like for example, for me, I think YouTube, sorry, not YouTube, Instagram is one of the platforms I really don't like that much because they don't really now share any source of income with uh, with creators only can get brand deals, so there is not much. You feel like you're creating content, okay, you're getting views, and that's it. Maybe when you get more followers and all that, you get some um, brand deals, and that's it. But YouTube is doing good now. But I think the next step, which is decentralized platforms and using the blockchain and all that will revolutionize this content creation. So yeah, thank you.
Yep, agreed.
If you have also any question regarding Nova Chain, please feel free to ask.
Was that for us or for the audience?
Uh, yeah, no, to you. If you have any questions, so you can you feel free to
Oh
ask.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So for Nova Chain, would you be able to, I guess, talk a little bit more about your infrastructure behind it, the like the architecture behind the actual chain?
Okay. If I understand your question correctly, because I couldn't hear very well, yeah. I mean, if the question was like if Nova Chain will support socialify apps, just like Napa Society, yeah, sure, for sure. Um, yeah, we will support it. Of course, we need infrastructure. We'll also provide robust and scalable blockchain infrastructure. We'll ensure the high transactions volume and smooth operations. You know, we'll use all the blockchain advantages to to offer to those socialify apps. Yeah.
Okay, great. Also too, which I guess when you go, can you go to a bit background, I guess, around the genesis behind Nova Chain, a bit of the story of the story of the concept, and how it came about.
Sorry, you mean the story behind the Nova chain? Is that am I correct?
Yes, your story.
Okay, so I used to be content creator for like I would say since 2012, 13, 14. Okay, and I was into many projects, blockchain projects, because like blockchain NFTs were my hobby at that time. So, and I was wondering like how people can use the blockchain and anything related to the blockchain, Web3, NFTs, all that, to and with the content, sorry, with the content together, how people can use them together to create something. And that, at that time, it was really difficult. I'm talking like 7, 8 years ago. It was really difficult. And, and I was looking at the struggle I had as a content creator. I tried every single platform, social media platform, when it came out. And the best one so far was the YouTube. YouTube is so. I mean, not now, but at that time it was YouTube. And so what I did is I was looking for a solution for this. So I come with my friends. I met up with my friends who are really more advanced in the blockchain, all that. So we tried to come up with some solutions for content creators. The solution should be like creators can have a free space, decentralized, where they can create their content and they can have their own followers there and all that, but they can benefit more from their followers. For example, if you go to what they call that, if you go to YouTube, the maximum you can do is your audience can, uh, what they call that, can comment on your videos, or if you do live, they can, they can comment in your live. That's the max you can do, but that doesn't create a really very strong relationship between you and the audience, right? So we want to make a place where people can make money, okay, by creating content. That's a number one. And number two, sorry, sorry. So people can have I mean, income by creating content. Also, they can have support from their own audience. But to have support from your own audience, you need to be really close with your own audience. So we also come up with the idea of creating a space like this, like the one we're using now, within Nova Chain. So you can create content, people can watch it. Also, you can have a space where you can talk with your audience. The more with the more you connect with your audience through the space, the more they love you, the more they want to support you, all that stuff. And yeah, but to make everything easy and an ecosystem, so we created our own token. We have our own token, and yeah, our own token. We use it for different reasons. I mean, you can use it for different for different reasons. For example, you can content creators will earn their income through our token, light token. You can donate through that. You can sell by using the light token. You can do almost anything using the light token. So here's the thing: you can create content, you get rewarded, just like YouTube. You get paid for your content. That's number one. You have support from your audience, but a closer support. For example, most of YouTubers now they do have something called Patreon. So they have to create a Patreon account out of YouTube so that they can so people can watch their content, their special content there, and they can have monthly fees or they can donate to them there. But here it will be everything in one place. Okay, you can also make specific content that you only let your audience pay to see. You can have donation place. You can also, with the light token we have, you can, if you want to make any decision but you want your audience to be included in that decision, there is a voting system. You can use anyone who holds a light token. He can vote. He can, the governance, the decision making. They can do it too. Yeah. So yeah, decentralized platform. Everyone get paid. Everyone gets benefit from there. And everyone will win. The content creator will win, and the audience will win too, right? And yeah, so far, yeah.
Okay. Also, like pretty much in terms of metadata, right? So we write our metadata to the blockchain, right? When someone makes a purchase in a marketplace, right? We then write that to the network and create what's called a DOT, which is a 1172 token, actually. And that metadata for the ownership, the content, description, where you're going to find an application, that URL pretty much is sent to the blockchain. On your platform, where do you guys send your metadata, or what metadata is being sent to the blockchain?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, NovaChain allows the comprehensive metadata to be applied to the block to the blockchain. Yeah, so we have the metadata support of comprehensive metadata integration, and enables detailed information association, also flexibility. You know. The flexibility in defining and managing the metadata, secure and tamper-proof metadata, enhanced functionality as well. Yeah, definitely for sure.
Okay, got it. And well, last question here is regarding fees, right? So on our platform, a user doesn't require, we don't require a user to have any money to come to our platform to use it, right? Once you come in the platform and using it, you start earning your own token from us, right? But we are a B2B and B2C matrix, right? Mix company, and we
Yeah.
have fees applied certain areas, right? So we keep our fees as low as possible. And since we're on Ethereum, we're going to be moving to an L2 to have even lower fees. Where in your application do you have your fees applied to the user experience?
Yeah, there will be fees applied, but there will be very competitive fees. Also, the transactions fees will be very competitive, and we will ensure the affordability for everyone. And yeah, and also a transparent fee structure. Clear and transparent fee structure, so users are aware of the cost. Also, really be including incentives. So incentives for active participants, active participation, and the rewards for engagement as well. Yeah.
Right. Sounds good. Sounds good. So, I think that I mean, we both pretty much been back and forth with our what we wanted to get out of this call in terms of our diligence here. So, I guess it's time now to open the floor to the audience and let them ask me questions.
Yeah. Now, I think we should include some people from here. Some people wanna also talk to us, and yeah. So we can open Q&A, and yeah, since Napa want to sponsor 100 USDT people here, so yeah, let's start with Omar. I think, yeah, Omar. Let's go.
Hello,
Yes,
am I
yes.
audible? Okay, thank you for bringing me up to ask my question. My question to Napa Chain is, one of the major uh, challenges which your projects tend to battle with is security. So, how secured is the Napa Chain, and how do you ensure fair compensation and recognition for the contributions given by creators to your platform?
So, was that for Nova or for Napa?
For Napa,
Okay, so Napa doesn't have a chain yet, right? So we're not on our own chain. We use Ethereum right now currently as our network. So we are, pretty much we pretty much are using their security for the network for their chain, right? Our security is within our application, right? So a security comes in many forms. The security technology wise, staff
and
wise,
same to
right? Sorry, can you hear me? Yeah, there's the staff wise measures as well. So what we do is, we pretty much look to have a security offer put together measures in place to secure data, secure assets, and also ensure that our staff pretty much has only certain access levels to certain areas that they need to have access to.
Okay, amazing. Another question for Napa is about like the content which are the content freedom and quality control of your platform, especially when you are dealing with artists, which express themselves. So, what plan do you have to balance this content?
So we have content moderation built into the application, right? And we allow users to be as free as possible, but also got to make sure we're not offending our other users as well, right? So our filters filter out violence, uh, sex, things of that nature that can be offensive to other users. Now we can't catch it all, but we do our best to catch whatever we can, and we try to make sure we create an environment that's responsible as well for all of our users.
Okay, one final one before I go. Do you like KYC your users just to limit the security?
No, we know we do not. So Napa is pretty crypto, so there's no fiat exchange, and also we're not exchange it as well, right? So KYC is not required for us.
Okay, thank you, Nova
All
Chain,
right.
for the
Thank
opportunity.
you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Omar.
thank you for questions. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Let's move now to next one. I think next one will be Wex Land DB, I think, if I'm correct.
All right, yeah. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. So my question is to the Napa Society. So how do you ensure users retain ownership and copyright control over their social media contents while also facilitating their trading and monetizing the platform?
Yeah, so that's a good question. So what we do now is when you create content, right, it gets uploaded, right, and it's just pretty much there. So people can essentially create the same videos and upload them. But once it gets through the process of becoming a DOT, our AI engine creates a blueprint of your content, and we have certain data points that are stored, right? And if those data points reach a certain level of confidence degree within our application, let's say 70%, 75%, whatever, I can tell that this content was duplicated basically, and it belongs to user A, right? So we won't pay out user B if they try to monetize that same content, right? So if we have three areas of where it's a level of confidence, and if we go down to about 75%, I believe it is, we didn't do a manual review to ensure it is in the same content. And then on top of that, we have certain practices as well too that prohibit users to try to monetize movies or events that are broadcasted because that goes to copyright infringement against other companies. So we want creators to be creative and have their own content that they produce applied to our platform.
All right, that's interesting. Success to the team.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, thank you. Yeah,
Yeah,
we have
am I
more people here. Please feel free to ask anything about to
hello?
Nova or Napa. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, is Grace speaking? Please, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Go
Thank
ahead.
you so much. It's been an informative AMA session. So I have a couple of questions. My first question is, I don't know if Nova Chain operates globally. Like, can a user have access to your platform services anywhere without any restrictions? Then my second question is, as we all know, without proper marketing and capital infusion, project dies. So how do you convince us you have adequate marketing power and capital to push this project to the top project? Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So this platform, the Nova Chain, is not only for a limited or for a specific place in the world, or let's say it doesn't only work in Asia or in Africa or in Europe or in the Middle East. No, it's global. It's global. That's why we're here, because we want to offer global solutions for the for everyone around the world. I mean, no project in the world will be successful if it stays local. I mean, if you want to go big, yeah, you have to go global. This is number one. And number two, yeah, for the marketing, okay, we are collaborating with many content creators already in talk with many content creators from mainly from the US, from Canada, from Asia, a lot of them from Asia, from the Middle East, from Europe. Okay, at the moment I'm talking to you right now, at the moment I'm here in the Middle East, trying to negotiate with some content creators around here. Okay, that's number one. Also, we have the normal marketing that everyone does, the internet marketing and all that stuff. Also, we are collaborating with the big platforms, okay? And everything will be on, everything will be published, and we will talk about our corporations very, very soon. The main platforms we are collaborating with is going to be Coinbase and Binance. Okay, Coinbase and Binance, and many others, but I don't want to mention them now because we're about to finalize the conversation with them. So, and then to bring it to public. So we are working. Our marketing is working on three parts: the content creators part. Okay, that's one as I'm doing it myself because I used to do it to be content creator, and I'm in touch, and I know a lot of content creators, so that's one I'm doing it myself. And then we have the other one, the normal marketing that everyone does on the internet. You know, you blow something on the internet, and then we have the other part, which is collaborating with the big, the well-known exchanges like Binance, like Coinbase, and all that. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much. It's been thank you so much. I wish you a great future ahead.
Thank you so much for this question because it's really, yeah, it's a very important question that everyone needs to, yeah, to know. Yeah, let's move and check. I think we can go for maybe the last one. The last one.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
can you hear me?
T.
Thank
We have a lot of people. Wait, step by step, so we can.
Yeah, can you hear
How
me?
do you think technology can be used to combat and disinformation?
Excuse,
And what
excuse me, because I really cannot. Just wait, step by step, so we can choose one by one. Let's
Can you
say
JR?
GR. Go, GR, go, go, go.
Yes, so my question is to the Nova chain. So I just wanted to know more about the Nova chain's MVP program and how they
Okay. Yeah.
or
Hey.
how does the MVP program
Yeah.
in
Hey.
Nova
How are
chain.
you? All right. So we are again. We're not a chain. We are a application, right? So we will be a chain eventually down the path. That's in our roadmap. But our MVP right now consists of creating an account, being able to post your create your content, market your content, put it in the marketplace, sell it, right? Send and receive tokens and NFTs within our wallet. Gamification as well. So we have the top 10 list of most comments, top 10 list of most viewed. I'm sorry, most comments, most awards, and most likes, right? Pretty much videos in our top 10 list for gamification. And so what we're prepared to do there is we'll keep, want to allow creators to compete against each other through sprints as well. And then you have the ability to redeem your tokens as well too in the platform.
Wow, that's awesome. I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you so
All right,
much.
let's move now to, yeah. Let's move to another one. I think the debtor, debtor, debtor. You can ask your question, please.
Right, thank you for bringing up. My question is, how do you think the blockchain technology can be used to combat misinformation and disinformation on social media platforms? And what are the potential implications for fact checking, verification, and the accountability? Thank you.
So was that for Nova
Please,
or Napa
please.
Chain?
Can can you can you repeat the question, please?
Okay, the question is, how do you think the blockchain technology can be used to combat misinformation and disinformation on social media platforms? And what are the potential implications for fact checking, verification, and the accountability? Thank you.
I think the question was for Napa, maybe. Is
Yeah,
it?
so I can try. Yeah, I think I can. So I heard the question. I'll try to tackle it. So from our perspective, right, it's very difficult to police misinformation in terms of how it gets applied to the blockchain. For social media content, right? Because that misinformation is so subjective. So I think Facebook, Instagram, they all try to handle this issue to the best of their abilities, but it's very hard. And I think technology can't solve it, right? So we can't pretty much rely on the blockchain to be able to mitigate this issue for us. Um, this is a tough one to crack, and it's going to take some more trial and error, I guess, to really pin down what will be the best viable solution to ensure that we are policing or we're properly not displaying misinformation about anything such as religion, politics, ethics issues, social issues, of that nature, right? Because everybody has their own opinion, and when it comes to being a creator, you don't want to stifle anyone's creativity. You don't want them to not feel free enough to be creative in expression. So, this is a very hard one to tackle, but again, as long as we are being respectful of each other, I think that's the key.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, we will pick one more, and then yeah, we end up this. Whitney, yeah, Whitney, please go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Whitney, we can hear you.
Blockchain technology be used to create more equitable and sustainable social media business models that rewards content creators and contributors fairly? And what are the potential implications for the future of work and online labor?
Whitney, I'm really sorry if I couldn't understand the question. Can you repeat it again, please? Maybe your mic is not that. Can you try to place it next to you so we can hear you properly? Thank you so much.
Okay, can you hear me? I said, how can blockchain technology be used to create more equitable and sustainable social media business models that rewards content creators and contributors fairly? And what are the potential implications for the future of work and online labor?
So, number chain, do you want to handle that one?
I really couldn't hear her that good. If you heard her properly, please you can go ahead and yeah.
Yeah, I think what she's asking is how can blockchain technology, I guess, create a more sustainable environment regarding social media content, right? And so the blockchain technology, the open system, the open ledger system, it provides transparency, for content metadata, which is what I think is key, right? Being able to understand, who owns that content, where it derived from, any other specific, you know, data points that can be applied, to that as well too, would be helpful in terms of making, blockchain and social media a more sustainable, is a more sustainable connection.
Yeah, I agree. I agree because for me, I think transparency is equals to authenticity. And nowadays, I want to add something here. Nowadays, people are really, really tired of anything that is not transparent. YouTube, a lot of people they think YouTube is not transparent because YouTube says, okay, we give you 50% to the creator and 50% for themselves, but no one actually knows exactly what YouTube is doing. Is they really giving you 50%? How can you know that they're really giving you 50%? Because you cannot really track anything, how much they are getting, how much they're giving you, how much they're giving themselves. And that's the power of the blockchain, because in short blockchain you can see almost everything. You can see who gets what gets what, and transparency will be the the key. That's what people will love, because they can see everything, they can track everything with their own eye, and they can see it. And I mean, we can not even notice that on the recently on YouTube, the most authentic content creators now are the most successful content creators on YouTube. And if you watch YouTube recently, you will notice that a lot of new content creators are showing up, are succeeding in making it on YouTube because of their pure authenticity and One of them, I mean, I don't know if you can know him, Sam Sulek, I think. I think his name is Sam Sulek. Yeah, he's very, very, very authentic, and people love him because of that, of being authentic. Authenticity for blockchain is the transparency. You know, the more transparent you are, the more the more people will love you, the more people will want to do and create content on that. There is a new platform. They claim to be very transparent, and it's called Rumble. I think you all know Rumble. Rumble is kind of more, a little bit more, more. I don't want to say transparent, but like better, a little bit better than YouTube. But it will not beat the blockchain and all that. Yeah. So yeah, that was it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, one more thing. Yeah. All right. I think everything is good, and thank you so much for being here. And Napa Society, thank you so much for being here and for answering these questions. I really, really learned a lot from you personally, and I think a lot of people here learned. Yeah, and we're really looking
Awesome. Thank you.
forward to be part of this. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Yeah. Thank you for having us with us as well. Thank you all for being on the call. If you have any questions, for sure, please join our community, and we will be able to assist you.
Yeah. If you have any question about Nova or Napa, please head to their Twitter, Telegram, especially because that's where all conversations are there. Join Telegram, join Twitter, Football with Napa and Nova. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your questions, and see you again in another beautiful space. Thank you so much, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. Bye.